Welcome back to another episode of Low Hat, man. Life of a Hall, baby. You rockin' with Clavante Hall, man. Today, tonight, whatever time it is that you rockin' with, man, we're gonna do something that's it's a little personal. Not bad personal, but just something I felt like people need to know, man. Alright? So I'm gonna tell y'all why I don't ride bikes. I don't ride bicycles, man. I don't ride the two-wheel thing. I can tell you why. It's been a tough life, man. It's been a real rough one. All my life I've been riding a bike. I don't know. I mean, who really remembers the age they started riding a bike? But since then, I've had a lot of accidents. A lot of accidents. Like, I still got scars for the rest of my life, man. And I decided to share this with y'all, man, because you would never see me on a motorcycle for sure. Cause I mean that just be over right there. But bicycle, that's just not even my style no more, man. So the first one I remember just right off the bat. This was probably the worst time. It was a cold summer, man. I was just playing the game in the house, man. I was like, oh snap, let me go ride this bike, man. Now look, let me tell you, I'm not blaming you, Mom. I'm not blaming you, I promise. My mom, she found this bike. It was just laying in like the middle of nowhere. And it looked pretty safe, it looked nice. She took that bike, man. This was like a week prior to the incident. So I was about to go ride that bike, right? And decided to ride around the corner. I'm like, man, let's go. I said, let's go on a ride. Now me, I was never really the typical to just ride a bike like all casually. I like want to do the tricks, you know what I'm saying? Like pop wheelies, ride them and all that, you know what I'm saying? I did all that stuff, man. This time I decided to ride the bike around the corner and I popped the wheelie, man. Believe me when I say the whole front wheel popped off that sucker, man. Alright. I popped the wheelie on that bike, man, the whole front tire came off. Now I don't remember anything. I hit the ground face first. Now look, I don't know if y'all can see it. It's a scar right here. Y'all could probably see that bump right there. That came from that. That's been there for like 8 years now. That bump is never. I can bite it if it's feel it. That was like incredibly fast, like to the white meat, man. That was all bad. Like my whole face was messed up. So it was a bad one. Apparently they said my pops, he came running around the corner. My mom claimed, and she had a feeling. I don't even think she was there. She said she had a feeling, like in her body, motherly instincts, man. She said something ain't right. So he came looking for me. And my pops, he came running past her and grabbed me and all that junk. I don't know. It's just a long story, man. Anyway, I don't remember anything. They said I was coming back home and I was carrying the bike in one hand and I was carrying the tire in the other hand and my face was all messed up. And the craziest thing, I don't remember walking home. Like, it seemed like that would be the one thing I don't remember that stuff. Like, I don't know if I was in shock. I don't know if I was like just so young that I don't remember now. But I swear I couldn't tell you what happened after I landed on the ground. Well, I do remember some girl, never met her in my life. She came and handed me Band-Aids. I'm like, look at this face. You can't fix this with no Band-Aid, man. Long story short about that, man, I think that sculpted my face. I used to be a chunky guy. I used to be ugly in the female eye, man. And I think that took some extra weight off of here, a little bit here. Probably skinned some meat out. Because honestly, this is my good side now. I think it lift a little meat on here over here. But this side look pretty good. So I mean, you know what I'm saying, stuff happened, man. That was probably the worst one. That definitely is an unforgettable bike accident. Another time, just, you know what I'm saying, had these people we lived across the street with, man. You know what I'm saying, we played with, you know what I'm saying. My bikes, they never had brakes. Ever. And I was always a little bigger for the bike, because I like the trick bike, the BMX bikes and all that junk. So I like to go fast, and I like to, you know what I'm saying, I like to do tricks like I said. But this time I wasn't even doing a trick. I was just going down the street real fast. My brother, he was there. He know what happened. No, I was going on top of my legs. They was just on the pedals like boom. It was right here. And man, that chain popped. I'm telling you, from the stop sign. Let's say the stop sign was about half a mile away. I slid from that stop sign all the way to the house. Skint my whole kneecap open, man. Broke my watch. I had a rollie on. Man, good jeez, man. I slid all the way down that street, man. Blood through the jeans, man. Scraped up my hand sockets. It was like, man, what is going on here? I seen a pattern, all right? Now, what's funny about that time is that this was way after the first time I talked about, like, so I'm like, you know what? I'm starting to realize it's something. And, you know what I'm saying? So I went in the house, I got cleaned up. And I remember my pops, he putting, like, we didn't have no peroxide. That's what you typically put on stuff like that. This man put some alcohol on that junk. Burned. You hear me? And he was just in there laughing, like, oh, it burns. I'm like, man, look, it's hot. You know what I'm saying? Can we just sprinkle some water? But so that's that time, man. I healed up. I still got the scar on my knee. It's whatever. Scars make you stronger, man. Another time. Oh, this one a little different, man. So one summer, I had a project, a mini bike. This bike just so happened to be motorized. Went about 30 miles an hour, almost 40. It's pretty fast, man. So I was anxious to get this started. I could not get it started for like a whole summer. Then one day, that mud just turned on. I said, finally. I said, oh, it's about to go down. Now, one thing about this mini bike, man, it did not have brakes. Just like the rest of my stuff. Did not have brakes. Didn't even have a little throttle. You had to reach under by the engine. Make it go from down there. But I was still working on it. But it was like, I've been working on this all summer. Let's do this. Hopped up on that mud, man. Now I'm like, oh, I got this. Because I was a little older at the time. I was probably about, 15? Maybe. I was about 14, 15, something like that. Big boy. And so I hopped up on that thing, man. No homo. And took that sucker down the street. For some reason in my mind, I just like, you know what, let me just go ahead and go around the corner. Now I'm thinking something wrong with this corner. Now I didn't think about it at the time, but now I'm thinking like, oh, there's something wrong with that corner. But so I went around there, man. And I'm like, oh, I got this. It was fun. I'm cruising at least 28. So going in this curve. It was a straight line. I swear this curve it scoped it into the straight line. Just bow. It was there for your eyes. So that mug popped up, man. I hit all up on that curve. I said, whoa. I said, look, man. I said, well, actually, I said, whoa, because there was no throttle. I said, whoa. Whoa. Man, I messed up somebody's yard. I'm sure they still getting their yard fixed, man. The tire was just spinning, man, and that mug just cut off. I said, oh, snap. I said, oh, God. Oh, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? Picked it up, started walking it home, because it wouldn't start back up. I'm like, you know what, it's all right. So I went home, and I got in the driveway. I was about to just try to start it back up. Then I looked at my leg. I said, oh, snap. I'm bleeding. Now, this was a pretty bad one. I went in the house. I told my brother, I said, oh, man. I said, oh, God, no. Help. Oh, gosh. I said, oh, man, I'm being shot. He said, what? You been shot? This dude started. He was coming to the basement. He was coming from the basement doing laundry, man. Dropped that whole basket of clean clothes. I said, oh, man, you got to watch that again. He said, oh, no, I'm about to go grab the gun. I said, what? You got a gun, man? I said, you got a gun, man. Where you gonna get it from? This dude said, oh, I'm about to go. Who shot you, man? He said, who shot you, man? I said, what? I said, I'm just kidding, bro. You ain't gonna kill nobody, man. So this dude was like, oh, don't play like that, Clemente. Don't play like that. I said, my bad, man, my bad. It didn't hurt, so I was in the mood to play around. So I just went. I ain't had no Band-Aids, because I never really been one to wear Band-Aids. Like, you probably would never see me wear a Band-Aid. That's the one thing. So I went up in that mud, man. I put some tissue on that sucker. Now keep this. This was a gaping hole. I'm talking about that mug was about this big on the side of my leg. Still got that scar. Like that one is very noticeable. Anywho, so my mom, she came home. Not sure where she was, but she had came home. And cause Dante just snitching on me and all that junk. Talk about some oh he got a hole in his leg or something like that. I don't know what he said, man. Sure it wasn't like that. She said, look, let me look at it and all that junk. She said, oh man, you need to go get stitches. I said, oh no, I'm good. I said, I'm good. She said, oh no, you need to go get stitches. I said, dang, it's that bad, huh? So we went to go get stitches, man. And I still couldn't feel it, right? So I'm just sitting up on the table smiling, like laughing while I'm looking at it like, man, this is not funny. And the lady that came to the stitches, she just up in there like, oh my gosh, what happened? I'm like, oh snap. I can't tell her what happened. That's embarrassing, man. It's that street. It's around the block. So she stitched it up. She's like, oh my gosh, I think you're gonna need at least 6. I said, well, I had never had stitches before. Nothing like this ever happened, man. So she came in there and numbed it. I had to get like 13 shots to get numbed. And man, this junk, it was just like, what the heck? So she finished all that, wrapped it up and all that junk. And I remember going home and I was in them stitches for like a week or 2. Now I don't know if y'all ever had stitches, but them must itch, bro. Like the little threads where the gaps are, man, them suckers itch. I'm like, man, what the heck is this? I can't do this. So yeah, that scarred it for life. I'm trying to think of some other times, but like it's just so many times. It's like, all right, let me think. This is at my granny old house, man. Y'all don't know what that is, man. I remember I was on my cousin bike. She a girl, so it was a little bike, man. I'm like, oh, I got this. And my little brother's friend was over there, and they was like, oh, can you ride a wheelie? I was like, oh yeah, I got that, baby. I got that. I rode that wheelie, man. I was at it. I was actually riding that mud, man. I was like all the way down the street. I was riding that sucker. And man, I rode that wheelie. And I don't know if it was a rock or something, but I slid to the side from the wheelie. I said, oh help. And there I go sliding down the street again, man. Yep, I wasn't too hurt, but I turned around and they back there laughing. I'm like, hey brothers, y'all can't just be laughing at me. Come help me. And that time, like I said, that time wasn't that bad, man. It's just, long story short, I don't ride bikes no more. I drive a car. Now I'm a much safer driver because there are laws and regulations. But you will never catch me on a motorcycle. I might get a 4-wheeler or something. I might get a 3-wheeler. But you will never catch me on a motorcycle. You will never catch me on a 2-wheel object again. I will ride a unicycle before I'll ride a bicycle again. Man, I just felt the need to tell y'all this because freaking gosh, so much has happened on a bicycle. Like, you can ask any of my family members. They would tell y'all like, oh no, bicycle's not his friend, man. He can't ride no bike. Really, I can. I know what I'm doing. But it's like these road conditions. It's awful. You just slip right on up off of that stuff. So man, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and close this out, man. I hope y'all enjoyed this little story, man. A couple of them, you know what I'm saying? Because I have a lot of them. Not just in this category. I have a lot of stories. So if y'all want to hear more, because I got some pretty embarrassing ones, man, let me know. I'm cool to tell y'all, man. Nothing fazed me. So man, I guess I'm gonna close this out. Y'all keep in tune, man. Clavante Hall, man. Life of a HallBoy. Don't forget to subscribe to this. Actually, subscribe to this sucker, man. Please. And subscribe to goddamn on the HallBoys, man, because we need love over there too. Stay in tune, man. I appreciate the ones that comment. Appreciate the ones that like the video. Appreciate the ones that actually watch it all the way through. Because y'all mean a lot, man. I need the help. So, y'all stay tuned. Stay beautiful.